With so many support characters in Genshin Impact, it can be overwhelming to decide which ones are truly worth pulling for. Should you prioritize elemental buffs, healing, shields, or energy generation? Which support characters will actually help elevate your team and make a noticeable difference in your gameplay? Whether you're building a team for DPS output, elemental reactions, or survivability, knowing which support characters to focus on is essential. In this video, I'll break down the key strengths of the top-tier 5-star support characters so you can make the right choices for your account and maximize your team's potential. Hey everyone! Today, we're talking about which support characters in Genshin Impact are worth pulling for, what they bring to your team, and who should be your top priority in 2025. Also, I'm giving away a welcome moon at 250 subs. To enter, just subscribe and comment your UID and server below. Good luck! Let's start with one of the most universal and future-proof support units in the game, Furina. Furina is a versatile HP scaling support who can buff every single element in the game, including Pyro, Cryo, Electro, Hydro, Geo, Anemo, Dendro, and even Physical. She also deals off-field damage, making her function like a sub-DPS on top of her support role. Her only real downside is her unique HP draining mechanic, which demands a reliable healer on your team. Luckily, Furina pairs perfectly with many top-tier healers like Nuvalet, Jean, Saijuan, Shangyun, Mizuki, and Chi-Chi. With that support, she becomes a powerhouse in almost any team comp. She synergizes incredibly well with DPS characters like Nuvalet, Mavuka, Navia, and Ito, and remains a great pick for reaction-based teams, Dendro comps, and physical damage teams alike. While she might not always be in the absolute strongest meta-team comps like Xilonen Melt or Vape, she consistently appears in some of the best second-tier teams, and that consistency makes her invaluable. If you're looking for a character who works across multiple archetypes and team styles with almost no restrictions, Furina is the one. Now let's move on to the newest meta-defining support, Xilonen. Xilonen provides multi-element resistance shred and damage bonuses while also offering healing, making her one of the easiest and most powerful supports to use in today's meta. She's especially dominant in Melt, Vape, and Mono Pyro teams, where she boosts some of the highest DPS numbers currently possible in Genshin. She works exceptionally well with top-tier characters like Arlecchino, Raiden, Mavalani, Navia, and Mavuka. And unlike Kazuha, Xilonen doesn't rely on grouping enemies or precise swirl timing. Her buffs are clean, fast, and constant. While she doesn't work with Dendro or Anemo, her ability to support the most broken reactions in the game more than makes up for it. Right now, Xilonen is arguably the best support in the entire game thanks to her meta relevance, synergy, and ease of use. Speaking of Anemo supports, let's talk about Kazuha. Kazuha has been a top-tier support since his release. His grouping ability, elemental resistance shred, and swirl damage make him extremely versatile. He also brings a fun and fast playstyle, plus personal damage and energy generation that helps smooth out your team's rotations. While his usage has declined slightly due to newer supports like Xilonen and Chevreuse offering more specialized utility, Kazuha still remains a top-tier pick for teams that rely on Anemo reactions, fast-paced rotations, or cloud control. If your team needs enemy grouping or you're building around swirl reactions, Kazuha is still one of the best in the game. Now let's compare two cryo supports that are often overlooked, Escoffier and Citlali. Both specialize in off-field cryo application and hydro DPS buffing through resistance shred, making them great for freeze teams. But their use cases are quite different. Escoffier excels in freeze-focused comps, offering AoE cryo damage, healing, and both hydro and cryo residential shred. She's the go-to pick for teams featuring Ayaka, Ganyu, or Nuvalet in freeze-based setups. Her consistent healing and elemental support make her perfect for sustained damage teams that rely on freeze reactions. On the other hand, Citlali brings more versatility. While she offers slightly less hydro residential shred than Escoffier, she provides pyro residential shred, which is incredibly valuable for melt teams, one of the strongest reaction-based comps in the game. She also supports freeze teams effectively and synergizes well with hydro DPS units like Nuvalet. As a Natlan character and Catalyst user, she can hold the new scroll set and use TTDS for an extra ATK buff, which is huge. Her synergy with characters like Mavuka, arguably the strongest character in the game, sets her apart, making her an all-rounder who shines in multiple team archetypes. If you're purely focused on freeze, Escoffier wins. But if you want a more flexible unit who works in both melt and freeze teams, Citlali is the better pick. So after breaking down their kits, synergies, and current meta placements, which 5-star support characters should you prioritize? Here's my ranking. Keycap 1 Furina. Despite Xilonen being in the strongest teams right now, Furina takes the top spot due to her universal synergy, all-element buffs, off-field damage, and sheer flexibility. She fits into more teams than any other support and remains future-proof thanks to her HP scaling and wide healing compatibility. Keycap 2 Xilonen, the current queen of meta teams. Melt, Vape, Mono Pyro, she owns them all. Her healing, resistance shred, and ease of use make her one of the most powerful and beginner-friendly supports in Genshin. Keycap 3 Citlali, a sleeper hit. She's versatile, supports both Hydro and Pyro reactions, and shines in comps with Nuvolette and Mavuka. Plus, being able to hold TTDS and the scroll set gives her insane value. Keycap 4 Kazuha, still an amazing pick for Anemo-based and reaction-focused teams. If your comp needs grouping or fast energy, he's unmatched. Keycap 5 Escoffier, the Freeze Queen. If you're running Ayaka, Ganyu, or Nuvolette Freeze teams, she's your best option with healing, cryo application, and residential shred all in one kit. And that's my breakdown of the top 5-star supports in Genshin Impact right now. Who's your favorite support character? And who are you pulling for next? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget, I'm giving away a Welkin Moon at 250 subs. Just subscribe and comment your UID and server to enter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.